The Vikings, fearsome warriors from Scandinavia, they emerged in the late 8th century. Their homeland, modern-day Denmark, Norway and Sweden. These lands were harsh, resources were scarce. The Vikings sought new opportunities. They turned to the sea, becoming skilled sailors and navigators. Their longships were marvels of engineering. Fast, sleek and maneuverable, the Vikings could navigate rivers and seas. They raided coastal settlements, striking terror into the hearts of their enemies. England, France and Ireland felt their wrath. Monasteries were plundered. Villages were put to the torch. The Vikings were relentless. Their raids were not just about plunder. They sought land and wealth. Many Vikings settled in new lands. They established trading posts and colonies. Their influence spread far and wide. From the British Isles to Russia, their presence was felt. The Viking Age had begun. The Vikings were more than just raiders. They were explorers, traders, and skilled craftsmen. They left an indelible mark on history. Their legacy lives on in the places they settled and the stories they inspired. Viking society was complex. It was structured around family and clan. Loyalty was paramount. Honor was everything. They believed in the Norse gods. Odin, Thor and Freya were among their most important deities. Myths and legends shaped their worldview. Daily life could be harsh. Farming, fishing and crafting were essential. Women played a vital role. They managed households, crafted clothing and raised children. They also enjoyed a surprising degree of freedom for the time. The Vikings were skilled artisans. They crafted beautiful jewelry, weapons and tools. They were also master shipbuilders. Their longships were works of art. They were decorated with intricate carvings and fearsome dragon heads. Despite their reputation as warriors, the Vikings valued art and storytelling. They had a rich oral tradition. Sagas and poems recounted the deeds of heroes and gods. These tales preserved their history and values. They provide us with a glimpse into their world. The Vikings were intrepid explorers. They sailed further than any Europeans before them. They reached Iceland, Greenland, and even North America. Leif Erikson, a Viking explorer, established a settlement in Vinland. This is believed to be the first European settlement in North America. Their expansion was driven by several factors: overpopulation, political unrest, and a thirst for wealth and land. They established settlements in England, Ireland, France, and Russia. They traded with the Byzantine Empire and the Abbasid Caliphate. Their military prowess was unmatched. They were fierce warriors, skilled in both sea and land warfare. Their longships gave them a tactical advantage. They could strike quickly and disappear just as fast. Their raids instilled fear throughout Europe. The Vikings were adaptable. They assimilated into local populations. They adopted local customs and languages. They intermarried with the people they conquered. This led to the emergence of new cultures and identities. Section 4. Legends of the North-famous Vikings and their exploits. The Viking Age produced many legendary figures. Ragnar Lothbrok, a fearsome warrior and king. He is said to have raided England and France. His sons continued his legacy, leading Viking armies to even greater victories. Ivar the Boneless, Ragnar's son, was a cunning strategist. He led the great heathen army. This army invaded England in the 9th century. They sought revenge for the death of their father. They conquered large parts of England. Eric the Red, a Norwegian explorer, founded the first Norse settlement in Greenland. He was a controversial figure. He was exiled from Iceland for manslaughter. His voyages paved the way for further Viking expansion into the North Atlantic. These are just a few of the many fascinating characters from the Viking Age. Their stories, passed down through generations, continue to capture our imaginations. They remind us of the Vikings' courage, ambition, and enduring legacy. Section 5. Twilight of the Gods, the Fall of the Vikings. The Viking Age was not to last. By the 11th century, their power began to wane. Several factors contributed to their decline. Climate change made farming difficult in Scandinavia. European kingdoms grew stronger, resisting Viking raids. The Vikings themselves began to assimilate into Christian Europe. The conversion of many Vikings to Christianity marked a turning point. It led to the decline of traditional Norse beliefs and practices. It also brought them into the fold of European Christendom. The age of Viking raids slowly came to an end. However, their legacy lived on. Their impact on Europe and beyond was profound. They influenced language, art, culture, and genetics. Place names like Dublin and Normandy are testaments to their presence. The Vikings were much more than just brutal raiders. They were explorers, traders, artisans, and storytellers. Their epic saga continues to fascinate and inspire us today. Their spirit of adventure and exploration remains a powerful reminder of the human desire to explore the unknown.